Hey guys, welcome back to Life Up Education TV. In today's episode, I wanted to talk about strengths of your heart. So what do I mean by this? Let me read something that I wrote and then I can expand on that. Okay, so everything starts and ends with strengths of heart. Strengths of heart is what matters. Not your money, not your ego. It's kindness, empathy, ability to dream, positivity, inspiration, making progress, appreciation, happiness that counts. So what do I think about this? Earlier today, I was walking outside. I do that every day. I kind of recently seeing it as my time of meditation, so to speak. And this time I just basically listen to something positive, listen to people that I listen to, and just walk around for 5 kilometers. And I do that twice in a day. And that's the legit time I can kind of meditate, in a one form, and just, organize my thoughts, think about different things. And I realized this grandfather, someone who's old, probably 70, 80 years old. He was outside of his house, excuse me, and just practicing golfing. He was swinging his golf club and then just practicing. And I saw his passion there. I mean, he must be retired, right? He's not that was his form of inspiration. That was his form of something that burns him, something he feels passionate about. Now he's living this really chill, peaceful retirement. But he still gets up and then does that. He's in charge, And that's his passion. That's the inspiration he has in his life. That drive that he wants to, get up and do something. And I actually also posted this post on Instagram the other day saying, your brain doesn't give a fuck about your dream. Your brain just wants to eat, sleep, have sex, and avoid danger at all costs. And it's the heart that you need to know how to protect, and you need to know how to not kill. And I so think this is that over time, we're so intelligent, we become very brain driven. We do what's minimum. And if someone has a dream, the society, people ask you, what is your reason? Why do you want to have a dream? So what's the reason? And sometimes these dreams are just this is what I want. It doesn't have to have a logical reason, but adults and people just ask you, what's the reason? Why do you want that, right? And we want to rationalize everything. But I think if I look at all the successful people that I look up to, a lot of them really say that you need to live with a passion. You need to do something you love. And love is not definable. You don't define why you love something, I mean, you can list the reason why you love something, but you can't quantify it. You can't definitively explain what that feeling is, And when something is not definitive, it creates uncertainty and it makes certain people uncomfortable. That's why we always want to rationalize something to make it easier for everyone to understand what's going on. But I think, like I said, it comes back to this, it's the heart that we need to protect. All that I mentioned, the money, the ego, all this, ego being a status, what kind of, keeping up with the Joneses kind of type of shit, all that is visible. You can see it. But passion, it's intangible. You can't see it. You can't describe it. You can't show it. So that's why a lot of people kind of lean onto what's visible and completely fail to pay attention on the passion side. And if anything, they rationalize themselves to stay away from this passion side. But if we lead our society with more heart, less than the money, the ego, heart being like you want to love something, you want to feel happy, really, like, and then for you to feel happy, like, it's giving, it's the abundance, it's the empathy, it's the respect, it's kindness, like all that, rather than like you obsessing over yourself and say like, look at me, I'm like the super important person, treat me good, you know, I'm the best person, like all that driven by the ego, like all that driven by the money, all that driven by the individual suffering, or what do you even call it, insecurity. Like, it might be kind of ideology talk now, but I think it's small things count, you know, like rather than always living your life with your brain, which is a logical being that tells you don't do something that doesn't benefit you. And like, you know, it's just small thing. Like you can just say, instead of being jealous at someone else's success, why can't you celebrate with them? Like, it's just small as that. And like, don't make everything about you, you know? I think that's living with heart instead of living with the brain. So I just wanted to put it out there. And yeah, I think this is the end of the video for this time. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.